good evening, and welcome to the 20th Annual Festival of Lights Holiday Parade. Let's begin by introducing ourselves to you tonight. I am Terry Saul from Salem's First Choice, 1490 KBZY, and
I'm Patty Woods, and it's great to be with you here this evening. We're broadcasting the parade tonight to you with KWVT TV, and wow, here they come.
Here they come. What a gorgeous night it is. You know, earlier today, Patty, I was thinking this is going to be a cold night, but it's actually 33 degrees outside right now as this parade is getting underway here.
And the frozen rain is gone, and look at this first pickup light in the whole spirit of the parade lit up, and following them is the South Salem Band.
Ah, yes, the South Salem Band. Now, we've actually gone and done some broadcasts out at South Salem High and watched them perform. They are an incredible band.
They are. They're under the direction of Mary Lou Boardman and Assistant Director Bill Snyder.
And they've appeared and participated in all kinds of competitions, including the Pacific Coast Invitational Marching Competition, as well as the UFO Festival of Bands. And they are the pride of the Northwest Marching Competition. And I'm not sure what the NWAPA is.
You know, I don't know either, but we can't compete with their noise, so let's just listen to them.
Works for me.
Yep.
My son, when he was in Silverton, he played the clarinet in the band, and I always used to tell him, how come you never smile?
Yeah, it's
strange.
a little tough. Well,
Yep.
What a thrill for them to start off. And here comes a huge parade.
Now, this is
favorite.
something that is very special. My son, the one I was just talking about, is
Yes.
a firefighter.
He is.
And I'm
here
so
in
proud of
Salem.
him. No, he's over with Jefferson. And I'm so proud of these guys. These firefighters are an incredible bunch of guys.
They are. And they just completed all those new fire stations here in Salem.
That's right.
Did you get to go to any of those open
Yes,
houses?
we went to number 7 over there on Liberty.
On Liberty. I
Yes.
think West Salem. Dalkey Construction did all of those, and they did a great job. You know,
Fire trucks look great, too. They've cleaned them all up, and they look beautiful.
Oh, and look, we have a horse-drawn carriage this year, and that must be our Grand Marshal.
Now, who is this year's Grand Marshal?
Well, this year, we're honoring all our founding sponsors for the 20-year dedication of the great community event. We've got representatives from the Salem Chamber of Commerce. Do you recognize anybody out there,
I'm
Terry?
looking. I know the horse. That's Sparky.
Travel Salem, KBZY.
Ah, yes.
Couldn't pick anybody out of the crowd there, huh?
Not any of them. Actually, you know what? There he is. There's my boss, Roy Dittman, in there.
Aha.
Okay. You know, he told me he was going to ride in the front of the parade there because he's too cold to wait until the very end.
Yes, he gets to bail a little early.
Yes.
Yep, that does make a
Ronald,
difference.
look at this car coming down.
I
This is
think
interesting.
This is going to be our junior Grand Marshal, and I think that Bri Taylor from Hot Rod Hair is driving that. This
Really?
is Jazz Gonzalez, and she won the Youth Entrepreneur Contest from AC Discovery Village. And it's a new tradition that they just started 2 years ago in with Pam's team
Okay.
to honor them in the community parade.
What an honor and a thrill.
Yeah.
This is exciting. Great place to go, and they have so many wonderful activities that they take place on the AC Gilbert Discovery Village. Isn't that a fun place?
Oh my gosh, yes, that is.
Even
We had
for older kids like me.
I bet this is just a thrill for Jazz. She looks like she's having a great time. Let's wave to her, Terry.
All right.
Hi, Bri.
You know, they have a New Year's celebration for the whole family coming up as well. And if you're interested there, you can give them a buzz at the AC Gilbert Discovery Village.
Yeah, and a little off season, but they also do a garden tour every June to raise funds, and it's a wonderful event to take part in. All right, and this is PGE. They are the main sponsor of the parade, and I think right up front is one of their hybrid cars. They're featuring that plug-in hybrid electric vehicle.
Look at the little guy out there waving.
Oh, yeah.
Little blonde kid up there waving.
Yep,
Cute.
yep. They're celebrating 120 years this year, providing customers safe and reliable power.
Wow. Now their float is being pulled by a PGE line truck carrying Larry the light bulb.
Aha.
Aha.
Oh, and look, they've completely lit up the ladder there. That is a lot of fun, and that great big wreath in the front.
It doesn't tell us how many lights are on there.
No, it doesn't. But
that's because they couldn't find anybody to sit there and count them all.
That's right. There is a lot. There's Larry.
There's Larry.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, and it looks like maybe Laney is on there too. Again, this year, PGE will purchase carbon offset to offset the vehicle emissions.
Now, PGE is proud to be a part of the Salem Community Celebration, and they wish you all a very safe and happy holiday season.
Yep, there they go. Oh my goodness, this is the 1948 fire engine.
This is from Kaiser, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And it's exciting because Kaiser Fire Department decorates this engine for us and reminds us of how far fire protection has come in the past 60 years. Listen to the siren.
Yep. Oh, that is something. Yeah, they were organized themselves way back in 1948 with 15 volunteer firemen, and now they've grown in this huge district.
And you know, they do everything from emergency medical response to the fire rescue and investigation, rescue response, fire and life safety inspections, hazardous materials. They do it all.
They sure do. And here we have one of our best of design craftsmen, Bud and Donna Hall. This is their 18th year with the parade. Every single year they build this. Their family gets together. This is all family. It's kind of an enchanted theme this year with their castle, and isn't that something?
Wow.
Oh, my granddaughter would love that. 5,000 lights, Terry.
Wow.
Every year the Ball family has won an award, and this year is no exception. Best of design and craftsmanship.
So whoever is the bad child for the year has to basically count all the lights. Is that how it works?
That might be. That is something. And we have another award winner coming up. PGE's award winner, the best use of lights. It's dazzling, isn't it?
This one is great.
Yeah, we really appreciate this float because this is Better Built Barns, and they're the ones who supplied this barn. We're sitting in here tonight, Terry.
They don't have any windows in this barn they've given us. Just a big door in front. You notice that? Look at this. What a beautiful float.
Beautiful. Very traditional with Jesus and Mary and Joseph and the angels. And very friendly. And look at all the cute little barns following behind.
There you go. Well, are we in one of those barns?
We are in one of those barns.
Yep, that's the one right there. Do you see me wave it? No, that's your barn.
There you go, Terry.
There I go. There I am.
Yep.
They saved the bigger barn for me because I have a bigger head.
Wow, best use of lights. What a perfect award for them.
This is exciting being up here. We're usually in the parade itself, and we're usually in the very end because I'm always the last one to get my information in there. And so they always stick us at the very end. So, but this is exciting to be up here watching it from here.
Okay, and we'll be right back. Here comes Lori Dunn of Salem, and she's being pulled by Cross, her 13-year-old American quarter horse.
What a pair they make.
Isn't that beautiful? And I think Bailey, a 3-year-old chocolate lab, is helping pull. Take a look at that, Terry.
Look at that.
Isn't that something?
I think Bailey is irritating the horse.
Well, his tail is certainly a wagon.
He certainly is.
The wagon was handmade using a Volkswagen suspension, motorcycle tires, and a wooden chassis.
Now, you know, it's not every day that you can see a horse and a dog pulling a wagon.
No, and this is their first year participating in
just Santa's thinking, what a clever idea.
Very clever.
And now here comes this is the KBZY. I even got them in the right order. KBZY, got it right.
Yeah.
This is the Founders Award.
And it's the unique interpretation of the theme. And their theme is Journey to the Arrow of Life.
This is the West Salem Cub Scouts pack number 150. It'll be coming down.
Yeah, well, look, it's so blinding. You can hardly even pick it up. There you go. I mean, that is blinding.
Now, their truck, trailer, and riding lawnmowers are covered in literally hundreds of streams of lights. 20-plus boys are also riding on this tonight.
And this is sponsored by Green Thumb Landscaping. I think they sponsor these guys before, and I know everyone appreciates all the sponsors in this parade. These young men are involved in all sorts of community service projects all year long. But this time of year, they are out scouting for food for the Marion County Food Share.
Wow. Now in the springtime, they'll get involved with the local Goodwill as well. And they also do schoolyard cleanups as well as help paint storm drains. And they also put those warnings about putting the oil down the drains. There they are.
Oh my gosh, isn't that a spectacular float?
There they are. Look how proud they are.
Oh yeah, let's give them a wave. Hi guys. This is their third year in the parade, and they've won before. They've won Best Originality for their first 2 years, and this year are the unique interpretation of theme. Oh my gosh, they're all winners every year. Look at that. It doesn't
matter what the temperature is outside, they don't care.
They don't. They are having a wonderful time tonight, as are we.
We certainly are. You know, when we started here, the temperature here was 33 degrees, but it's not bad. In Nome, Alaska right now, it is 1 degree.
Oh my gosh.
So we're doing okay.
Okay, we're going to an interview.
Hey guys, we're down on the street interviewing some people enjoying the parade. How are you guys doing tonight?
Good!
Good. Have you guys had a favorite float so far?
I like the fire truck. Yeah, I like fire truck.
What are you guys getting for Christmas?
I hope a new phone.
Megan Fox?
Yeah.
Megan Fox.
I want Justin Bieber for Christmas.
Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
All right, guys. It seems like they're really enjoying themselves down here. Back to you guys.
You know, the reason they like the fire trucks because of the firefighters on the truck. Okay?
That's exactly what I was thinking, Terry. That's what went through my mind too.
I know what they're up
Started with a phone, but then they
now,
get.
When we were kids back in 1900, did we ever ask for a phone for Christmas?
No.
I don't ever remember saying, I'd like a phone for Christmas.
Yeah,
I'd have gotten a slap, you know?
Well, you know, who cared about the rotary dial with the little thing connected?
Exactly, the rotary dial.
A little different.
Yeah.
Little different era.
About 6 years old, we went over to my mother's house, and my son went to use her phone, and it had one of those rotary dials. He stood there and looked at it.
And didn't know what to do with it. Yeah.
Dad, what do I do with this? It's a new age phone, son. Get used to it.
Okay, let's go to break.
Welcome back to the 2009 edition of the Festival Lights Holiday Parade, downtown Salem, Oregon. I'm Terry Salem, along with Patty Woods, and we've got an exciting high school band approaching us.
Yes, it's Sprague Olympians, and they're color guards, 69 members strong, under the direction of Dr. Richard Greenwood and Bob Sullen, and led by senior drum majors Ethan Alano and Keel Van Winkle, and the captain, Mickey Woodward. They have a whole bunch of distinctions, but you know,
boy, don't they ever.
They really do, but let's just listen to them because that's what you do. This is really a crowd pleaser. Let's hear what they have to say tonight.
I can do that.
I can sing along, but they wouldn't like it.
They all have lights on them. They all have, see the lights on them?
Yep, they're all lit up. Following the Sprague High School band are their cheerleaders, their varsity, their JV, 30 cheerleaders. They will perform a special holidays cheer when the band is not playing. And they participated in the play now for parade for several years, but this is the first year that they paired up with a band.
Wow.
They make good couple. Oh, we've got.
Yes, this is a real crowd pleaser.
The Redeemed Riders and the Christian Motorcycle Association.
Now, they've been coming to the parade for over 12 years.
Wow.
So now...
and they've won awards at least 4 times. Look at they've got the nativity scene on the back of those. That is really something.
We're also involved here in Salem with the Toy Run this past weekend that helped many of the folks up in the Portland area.
And here we've got the May Trucking Company and their big truck. And is this impressive or what?
I would be impressed to see him make this turn.
Yeah. Well, he might take out our little barn here.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
That's it.
75 feet long, Terry. Nice and slow.
Nice and slow. They've
been decorated by the May Trucking Company employees, and I suspect that's who we're going to see on board there.
He's going to make that turn just perfect, isn't he?
6,000 plus lights.
Let's hope they continue to make this a company tradition because they're doing such a fantastic job.
This is really fun. And now we have, I believe, Blanchette High School. Their bus is known as Big Blue. And this is their 11th appearance in the parade, and that is just filled with students.
Blanchette opens its doors back in 1995, so they're celebrating their 50th anniversary this year.
Yep, and I guess they have 103 students this year. It's grade 6.
403.
403, excuse me.
A few extra there, snuck in when you were looking.
Now we're with Marion County Sheriff's Department.
These are my buddies.
Yep.
These are my buddies.
Are they your buddies?
Oh, you betcha.
They're under the direction of Sheriff Jason Meyer and Under Sheriff Troy Clausen.
I love this car. Look at this beautiful Mustang.
Oh my goodness.
I like it better up here instead of when I look in my rearview mirror and see it.
Yes. The Marion County Sheriff's Office and the Marion County Foster Parents Association have teamed up to organize another great year for the Santa Claus Central program with all sorts of toys and things. And it looks like we've got some of their four-wheel drive vehicles with them.
Yes.
Wow. Last year, that foster program parent association with the Sheriff's Office and other community partners provided $32,000 worth of toys, clothing, and other gifts.
These are awesome guys.
These are awesome.
These are brave men and women, and we take our hat and salute them every time.
Well, you know, I thought we were going to have a mounted posse, and
We're
we do.
supposed to, because the sheriff is supposed to be on that.
They do, but it's their RV. I bet this is part of their search and rescue group.
He told me he was going to be on a mounted posse.
Well, I think this is their search and rescue, but they're just a little bit less alive.
That's right.
Oh, the kids love those sirens.
Boy, don't they?
Yeah. They really put on a display. We should have counted how many
telling you.
vehicles. They're the block down the way.
Man.
Mike, is anybody out there watching the...
You know, I was just going to ask, so who's protecting the neighborhood? Actually, if you look inside these vehicles, it's all their family.
Okay,
So,
we're going down. We're going to go down to the street for an interview.
Hey, back down here on the streets. How are you guys enjoying the parade so far?
Good. Yeah, it's awesome. Go Ducks.
Go Ducks. So what are you guys wanting for Christmas?
Nintendo DS5. I want an Xbox 360.
Oh, that's great. Have you guys had a favorite float yet?
Yeah, McDonald's. Yeah, McDonald's. It's my favorite restaurant.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. You guys seen Santa? No Santa yet? No Santa yet? Okay, looks like they're having fun. Back to you guys.
Ronald McDonald, he has been a crowd pleaser, and he's been in this parade for 16 years. Ronald, of course, is a friend to all children around the world. He was invited by your friends at the Salem Kaiser McDonald's to come to the parade, and he has got his what is that? I guess that's like a shoe?
It's his motorized shoe.
There you go.
Yep, it is. And as the kid said, that's their favorite float. Oh, and Terry, here are the East Side Cruisers. They've participated in this parade since its inception 20 years ago.
Now, there are literally thousands of lights on these vehicles. I know, because at noontime today, I was counting every one of them.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I have no life.
This is a group of antique, classic, custom cars, and they formed just so they could take part in this parade. That's their only purpose.
Wow.
Is they wanted to have a way to show off these vehicles.
And you know what their motto is? We cruise, no dues.
Yep.
I love it.
They just have a great time, every single one. Do you have a favorite?
Not yet. It's coming though.
It's coming?
It's coming.
Oh, look at the...
That's my favorite right there.
The beaver orange.
Yes, the beaver orange. Yes.
Yes.
I love that.
Oh, and there's a little wheelie.
Oh, I think I like that better. I want that.
Oh, these guys have such a great time every year participating in the parade. They are something. Let's wave. Oh, and that's a trundle seat back there. That's even before my time. And hey, we're so lucky we're able to put the top down on the convertible there. Everybody's bundled in there. And look at the little doggy. Oh,
wow.
Pretty cute.
Now look at this next one coming up here. I'm telling you, how many lights could be on this thing?
That is
unbelievable.
It is amazing. Wow. Simply amazing.
Now back in the 1950s, that's what my mom and dad drove, and I call that a Lucy and Ricky car.
Good.
Beautiful.
Just beautiful. Okay, we're going to take a little break.
Well, it is an exciting night in downtown Salem, Oregon. We are, of course, at the 20th Annual Festival of Lights Holiday Parade. Terry Saw, Patty Woods, and the floats just keep coming and coming.
Yes, this is Travel Salem's City Spirit Award, the Community Action Agency. And this is a float that has a lot of meaning behind it. It is featuring their Tree of Light campaign, and that is the theme of their float this year. Each light represents a youth's pledge to take a stand against drunk driving.
Wow.
Yep.
Now, this is their 3rd year in the parade. This looks awful familiar, this float does.
Does it?
I think last year they won the KBZY Founders Award, didn't they?
They did, but they may have changed their float a little bit.
Yeah, because I don't recognize that one guy right there.
Look at the little stars.
Oh, look at them.
That is so sweet.
Wow.
They care about the entire community and are dedicated to helping people help themselves and each other. We often thank them for their work and the Head Start program, but they do so much more in the community, including drug prevention, energy, financial assistance, housing, stability, all sorts of work. Terry.
All right, let's go back down to the street and find out what's going on down there.
Sounds good.
Back on the street, seeing how everyone's enjoying the parade. How are you guys enjoying the parade so far?
Great.
Yeah? Do you guys have a favorite float?
Yeah.
Yeah, which one?
I think it was the Mustang.
Oh yeah, that one was pretty cool. So you guys, what do you want for Christmas?
I want an Xbox 360. I already have
360.
one.
Are you guys gonna go ask Santa for it when he comes by?
Yeah.
I think you better yell it. Yell it real loud. Okay, cool. Back to you guys.
All right, and I think we're going to go to a break. And we're back. Festival of Lights, 20th Anniversary Parade. Terry Saul, Patty Woods, and the North Salem Vikings. Drum Major Brian Bell, or Drum Major Peggy Ransom, and Alan Littlehales, and the director is Brian.
Now they have a big annual jazz show that's going to be coming up at the mill of the Mission Mill. It's going to be taking place on February the 18th, and the jazz band will be performing at the Mission Mill. They'll also, Grants Pass, 3rd place. They took the Double-A division, and they'll be playing tonight. You Mean One, Mr. Grinch, and Jingle Bells. And I think they're doing the Jingle Bells right now, aren't they?
I think they are. You know, Salem has such a rich tradition with their music.
Don't they?
Yeah, it's impressive.
Did you ever play an instrument?
I did not. Well, I played the piano for
Did
about
you?
2 years, but
Oh, that piano, that's a sissy. When I play the drums.
My grandson, who's a year, plays the drums. Hey, we've got Salem Kaiser Transit, and they are bringing us one of their traditions of their chariot bus. I think it's going to say Salem Kaiser Chariots on the front.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
You know, there's over 1,400 lights outlining this bus.
Whoa. And on board are their board members, employees, and...
Look at the bicycle in front, all lit up.
Yes, and the presents out there.
Oh, yes.
And I think that bus is full.
Wow.
Yep, they're having a grand time tonight. Got some cute little young riders on there.
Certainly do.
Oh, now. The crowd loves the fire engines.
Oh,
But
yeah.
this one out front is pretty darn special.
Now, this is from Marion County Fire District 1. And, of course, they've lit up one of their engines. Boy, what is this, 1939? Isn't that the year The Wizard of Oz came out?
I wouldn't know that, Terry.
I wouldn't either. I was just going by what my great-great-grandmother told me.
Well, they began as just a tiny little volunteer fire station on 4 corners in '39, and they've grown to include 8 stations and employ 41 career personnel. I don't think I'm going to compete with that.
Hey, knock it off. We're on live television here, guys.
No.
The district, you know, they respond to an area of about 80 square miles. I think that's my son in there, I'm telling you, which includes over 50,000 residents. And it's just amazing because they have a volume of about 5,000 responses a year.
That is really amazing.
Men and women. And one thing real quickly, my son, I told you, was a firefighter. Watch these men and women. They take care of each other so much. It's just amazing to watch them work.
It is. Oh, and we are doing a little scan of the crowd now.
Yes.
The crowd is good. We started out with freezing rain this morning, so I think people were a little concerned, but it's great to be here tonight. And we hope everybody at home, I know this is going to be broadcast on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and we hope you are having a wonderful time with your family and enjoying the holidays.
Okay, let's head back down to the street. Hey, Zach, what are you doing?
Hey, down here on the streets, how are you enjoying the parade so far?
It's awesome. It's cold, but it's not raining, so that's good. But it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. Is it her first time?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
She's 3 months old. Imani is her name. Yeah.
Beautiful. And
Yeah.
is it your first time as well?
I'm from here. So.
Oh, okay. Have you had a favorite float so far?
I like the first one with the big lightning.
Yeah, the extended thing.
Yeah, because it's so big and it's
That
really
was
cool.
neat.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
No problem. Have a good Christmas.
Yeah, you
Okay.
too. Merry Christmas.
Bye.
3 months old
Wow.
and enjoying the parade.
And enjoying the parade. Imagine no hunger. End hunger now. This is the Marion Polk County Food Share and the North Salem High Junior ROTC.
Now, I believe this is their newest truck that they use to haul the donated food to and from their warehouse.
I think that is right. And they've got their t-shirts that were designed for us by Break the Chain Apparel, who make apparel for a cause. And I think that when they turn their umbrellas actually spell a message out, is what I was told. Yes, I see some lettering on there.
What is it saying?
I think why not make a difference by simply getting dressed?
That's their motto.
That's their motto.
Look at the little girl on the back of this float when it comes by here.
Oh, she's a can of green beans.
She's a can of green beans.
Yeah, isn't that clever?
How cute.
Well, throughout their 20-year history, the mission of Marion Polk Food Share has been constant. No one should be hungry.
It's just amazing, just beautiful.
Yeah, they've participated with the community in the fight against hunger, and we certainly appreciate the work they do. I believe that at the beginning of the parade tonight, they were collecting food.
They were collecting food, that's
yeah,
right.
that went through right away. And, oh, yeah, see all the kids in the back.
That's right, yeah. Hey, let's take a break, and we'll be back with more of the Festival Lights Holiday Parade from downtown Salem.
Hey, back on the streets with some people enjoying the parade. Is this your guys' first time?
Yes. No, second. No, second.
Second time? So are you guys from around here?
Yeah. We go to our grandpa's house on the weekends. Every weekend.
Awesome. And what's your name?
Alyssa.
Alyssa?
Lee.
Lee. Oh, well, that's great. So you guys are enjoying yourselves?
Yeah. Yes.
Good. Well, thank you guys. Have a good time at the parade.
Wow, this is the Grand Sweepstakes Award. It's called Let It Glow.
And
Incredible.
I guess so. Let it glow. 10 by 50. Over 100,000 lights.
Now again,
Terry.
who had to count them? How do you know? How do you know there's not really 90,472?
I'm going to take their word
I'll
for
take it too.
They've got 40 celebrating passengers from Shangri-La's numerous services and programs on board, and music provided by a DJ. And this is the 10th year for Shangri-La, and they've been an award winner every year. But look at that.
And of course, this is Oregon's 150th birthday, and it's the Festival of Lights 20th anniversary, so a lot of celebration going on. Look at these lights. This is incredible.
They start planning for this float 3 months in advance, and it takes a tremendous amount of dedication on behalf of staff and friends to put it together. It really is.
Look at the amount of lights, the strings.
It is. It's so fun.
They got a boatload on there too, don't they?
You know, all these kids that have said their favorite floats were this. Now, if he starts interviewing them, this has got to be one of their favorites. look at the birthday cake, Terry, on the side there.
Wait a minute, I didn't get any birthday cake.
Oh, well, you missed out.
I missed the cake.
The Shangri-La employs over 450 people in 9 Oregon counties.
Let it glow.
Let it glow.
This is exciting. What a fun parade this has turned out to be for the 20th anniversary.
It is really a fun parade, and the weather is completely cooperating.
Completely.
Yes, it has.
We've been out here in years where it has not been so friendly, the weather.
It has, and we hope everybody is enjoying their Christmas Eve this evening at home and Christmas Day with their family.
Did you get all your Christmas shopping done?
No, I don't.
We're going to start ours as soon as the parade's over.
Good, good. Well,
Christmas Eve, that's when we start ours.
All the merchants appreciate that. And we have the campfire here tonight, still glowing at 100 years.
They still sell cookies?
Yes, they do still sell cookies.
They constructed a glowworm in the middle of the trailer. Oh, look at, yes, there it is.
Isn't that clever?
And if you look closely, you might see a couple of the other logos and the symbols of the campfire that they've used over the past 100 years. On board are children and adults dressed in red, white, and of course, campfire blue. Campfire
blue, and even their walkers are illuminated this evening. And they are so excited to be around 100 years. And
hey, why don't we shoot it back down to Zach and see what's going on?
With some people enjoying the parade again. Hey, what's your guys' favorite float so far?
What?
Your favorite float so far?
I don't know.
You don't know? No. What do you guys want from Santa Claus?
I want a DS. A DS. I want Legos.
Oh, awesome. Well, hope you guys have a good time at the parade. A bike? Awesome. Back to you guys.
Oh, right. I thought I heard somebody shout out Shangri-La, and I think we're going to take a little break right now, aren't we, Terry?
I think so.
Down here with some people enjoying the parade. You guys have... What's your favorite float? McDonald's. All right, thank you guys. Back to you guys.
His favorite float's McDonald's because he's hungry. That's why he's like McDonald's so much.
Those kids love McDonald's. And
hey, here's the Salem Public Works employees. You know, they've gone all out this display. 15,000 lights illuminate this dump truck. And the dump truck and the sled are filled with employees. Well, the dump truck doesn't have employees in the dump truck. It has it in the back of it. You know what I'm trying to say, right, Patty?
Barely. But, you know, they've collected all these toys, and they're going to be donated to the Police and Fire Toy Drive this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, this is their 4th year in the parade. In 2007, they won the Judges Appreciation Award. In 2008, they won the City Spirit Award.
Wow. And look at that huge snowman coming up the rear. Whoa, I love that sleigh.
Yes.
Oh, they have done a look at how full that truck is, Terry.
Those are all the toys in the back there.
Wave to the kids.
Those are all the toys in the back there. It's amazing.
It is. It is. You know, it's such a thrill for the kids to take part in these. It really is. And we've got another band coming up right behind this float.
It's the West Salem Titans Marching Band, 85 members, including their color guard.
And West Salem is the newest high school in Salem, but they've quickly caught up with their excellence in music that all of Salem is so familiar with.
You know, they performed at the first Wednesday events in various marching band competitions. This year, they actually placed first at the Southridge Invitational. Where is Southridge?
You know, I think, isn't that down by Eugene somewhere?
Sure, okay.
Okay, sounds good to both of us.
They placed second place at the Pacific Coast Invitational and 4th place overall at the championship.
Ed John is the principal out at West High, and Ike Nail is the band director with Luke Warren as his assistant director. And they say they love playing in chilly weather.
Really?
So it's a perfect night. Let's see if they're going to play something for us now.
All right, hit it, guys.
Come on.
Oh, I like that song. Now, I've got to tell you, this is the first marching band that we've seen tonight that has actually looked over at us.
Well, they were looking at the camera.
That's what it was. Oh, yeah, the camera's right in front of us. Now I got it.
They really weren't checking you out, Tim.
Oh, no.
They were looking at the camera. I
don't
do
you?
too. And the color guards
Yes,
are amazing.
yes.
Now they're going to play for us.
Oh, sure. Tell them to come on back. Now we have coming up here. This is I can't. Okay,
The
this is
Rocketeer Dragster, and it's been in the parade for the past 10 years. And
Rich Bailey is driving this.
well, I think he's being towed, but you know, I don't see that coming up, so I'm a little perplexed by that.
Imagine what I must be.
Number 30, there it is. It's Rich Berry. There he is.
He is
It was
towed, yes.
behind the deal. I don't know.
Look
I
at that.
suspect it makes a little better time when it's not being pulled
And
by
probably less
behind a Chevy
noise.
truck. A lot more noise. They say over 1,000 lights on that, and I imagine it takes a little bit of time to get that thing decorated.
Maybe he'll pop a wheelie for us.
I don't think so, and especially not if he's
Boy,
pointed
look
in
at
this
that.
direction. That is pretty. That is beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh, wow.
And there's Rich. Beautiful.
Yep, I think they race that out at the Woodburn Dragster.
Yes,
Have
they
you ever
do.
been ever out there?
No. We've always wanted, Patty and I have always talked about going out there. We'd love to do it. And, you know, now that I see this, I don't think they have all the lights on it when it races, though, do they?
I doubt it.
Okay.
But, you know,
We'll go check it out, then.
goes like lightning. And coming up next, we have the Hope Point Church, and this is their first year. And they have some nice music on board.
Their pastor is Kevin Lane, and I think he's even on board there tonight, isn't he?
Yes, their church meets at Harrod Grade School in West Salem, and they have a really interesting website. You should check it out. Oh, they've got a live band.
This is live.
Is it?
With one guy wearing a short sleeve shirt.
That is
a live
impressive.
band.
That is a live band.
Wow. I don't think we've ever seen that before, have we?
Not with that kind of PA system.
I'm telling you.
Oh, this is one of our award winners coming up, I think. This is from Bessel Roadhouse. Picked this one as their Best Originality Award. And this is Sasha and her mistress, Linda Lindsay. And Linda is being pulled by Sasha, who is a Siberian Husky and right at home. I don't think Linda's being pulled. I think that we've got Linda's walking along, and we've got...
This is their fourth year in the parade.
Yes, and their cart is made by Fido Gear, and she was joined by her friend, Lisa Noble.
And it looks like both ladies are dressed like Christmas elves, and
Yes.
their entry displays over 500 lights.
And I think this is a huge organization. We have got the Salem Bicycle Club generously sponsored this entry of human-powered vehicles in the parade for the very first time. Up front, we've got the bicyclists, and they are a loosely organized organization. They're very fun-loving, and they say, yes, you can comfortably bike ride all year round here in Salem.
These kids have a great opportunity to show the community that they are dedicated to the great sport of cycling, and they are training for a century ride. That's 100 miles they're going to do in June.
Wow. And you've got the Flow Riders is a youth development cycling team, and they're with them, 8th and 11th graders. They're from all over Salem. And then coming up behind them are the longboard riders.
Wow.
And somewhere in here also are supposed to be the Derby girls.
Now, let me tell you about Derby. I was a roller derby announcer for 18 years for the San Francisco Bay Bombers.
Oh my gosh.
I did that for 18 years, and I went out and I watched the Derby girls do their debut game, or they call them bouts, we used to call them games, and they are just as incredible. I met my wife at a roller derby game.
Oh my.
I was announcing the game. She got knocked over the rail and landed on the announcer's table right in front of me. And I said to her, "Hi, how are you?" That's how I met my wife.
Well, what an interesting story. We've got the longboarders in front of us too. They're the Cherry City Derby girls that we've
There
been
they
talking about. And they're new here in Salem. They still have more people who, you know, they're looking to have join them. I know a gal who works at a local bank that's one of the new Cherry City Derby girls.
You don't want to upset them. You just really don't want to upset them because they can give you a pretty mean elbow.
A pretty mean elbow.
Look out, here they come now, look out.
No, they look like they're having a lot of fun. Well, the bicyclists, the derby girls, the longboarders would like you to extend an invitation to anyone who's interested to join them, and maybe that should be a New Year resolution for somebody out there. It's good for your health, good for the planet, and a great way to make new friends.
You can also ask any of the members if you'd like to get some more information.
Yep, it
Derby
is.
girls.
Yes. And this is the Judges Award winner and early learning center. And they have absolutely glowing L's on their float, and there are infants through preschool students. First year in the parade.
Wow.
And again, another live
I love this.
group.
They're calling themselves the Gingerbread Singers. They are also known as the Dude, and their parents are the friends of the center. The staff and parents decorated the float in the candy and gingerbread theme.
And the Early Learning Center is happy to celebrate the holidays with us and be part of the Salem community for over 15 years.
They actually have a drummer in there too playing. That is amazing. Do you sing, Patty?
Oh, I like to sing.
Do you?
Yes.
I sing in the shower, and it's usually with lots of noise there. So
Lots of noise.
Okay, now this one is the. This one is called the. Let's see, I've heard of. What is this one here?
Well, it looks like a fire truck, but I show it to be Sanley's golf course, and it is. And they have got a pumpkin cannon on top of there.
Okay. They threw us a little bit here.
They
on this.
threw us a lot on here. And that is some sort of pumpkin cannon, and that was built by, it's a 1978 American LaFrance Tiller fire truck with an 80-foot pumpkin cannon mounted to it, and the cannon can shoot 10-pound pumpkins over 3,000 feet.
Why?
Wow, the riders on the truck are friends and families of the Sadley Golf Course.
That's amazing. Hey, let's go back down to Zach.
Okay.
Hey, Zach, what's going on?
Hey, down here on the streets, how are you enjoying the parade so far?
All the lights is really kind of interesting. It's just like flash everywhere though.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. What's your name?
Rose.
Rose? Is this your first time at the parade, Rose?
I think so.
Yeah, that's awesome. What's your favorite float so far?
I think the one that's passing through right now, it's the big giant snowman with all the stuff.
That one is pretty cool. Well, thanks for the interview, Rose. Have a good night.
Now, see,
Thanks. Back to you guys.
that's politically correct. The one that's passing right now, that's the way to say it.
And rightly it should be. It is another award winner, Salem Chamber of Commerce, Business Commercial Award, T-Mobile.
Now, T-Mobile's entry is one of the only floats in the parade this year that is self-propelled.
Yes, that's right. They were walking down the street with that themselves. The theme is even more snowman. 10-foot tall snowman made of VC piping. The snowman is covered with literally thousands of clear lights, and his left hand was waving to us.
Now, we understand that float had more than 5,000 lights from last year.
Oh, wow. And here is McKay High School Royal Scots Band's Principal Cynthia Richardson. She's got a lot to be proud of out there.
They may be smaller than the 30 members of the other school bands, but they make up for it with the sound because they are just incredible.
They've appeared in past parades, and I think they're going to perform for us right now, so let's just listen.
Still more to come from the 2009 edition of the Festival of Lights Holiday Parade, live from Salem, Oregon.
We'll be back. And we're back. And with us, right in front of us, is Tan Republic. And they said on their media sheet that their float had over 1 million lights, but certainly not 1 million, but they have a lot of lights out there.
1 million, gazillion, what's the difference?
Christmas in the Republic, Tan Republic. They're black pickup is lit, full of Tan Republic, I believe, employees. They've got a DJ.
Is that a tanning bed on there?
Yes, that's a tanning bed
A
on
real
top.
live one. Hang on a second, I gotta go get a tan.
I guess so. Ooh, wouldn't that feel good to close the lid on that right
telling
now?
ya.
They are one of the largest tanning salons franchise in Oregon, and they've got locations throughout Salem, Eugene, Corvallis, Bend, and even in Las Vegas. Because at Tan Republic, everyone can bronze without borders.
I like that. I like that.
Well, they look like they're partying hardy on that float tonight.
That's right.
It is. It's a good time.
What a fun time we're having. Hard to believe this has been going on for 20 years.
20 years, yes.
Amazing. How many years have you been involved with this, Patty?
I've been involved broadcasting for KWVT TV for, I believe this is my 4th year, and it is always a real pleasure to do and be with families on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And it's a real joy that KWVT goes to the effort to put this out there for everyone. Aha, this,
right on cue.
Yeah, this is a crowd pleaser. This is the double-decker bus from Salem Academy.
All right, you know, they've won the Holiday Spirit Award for one of their past entries, and they're covered with over 30,000 lights. If you look inside, there's trees inside there, it looks like, too, at the top there.
Oh, and I bet there's a lot of students, 650 K through 12 students. And Eldred Realty donated this double-decker bus to Salem Academy in 2002, and they use it in special events, and it's always a crowd pleaser.
Salem Academy was established back in 1945.
Yeah.
They've served the community for over 65 years. Amazing.
65 years. Dr. Ken Friesen and the Crusaders Chamber Choir are all on board that float right now. And this coming up next for only their 2nd year of participation, I believe, is the Masonic Lodge Pacific 50. Oh. No, we've got Rural Metro coming up.
That's right.
We do. Rural Metro Corporation is a provider. I think it says Rural Metro. And I believe that's an ambulance.
Okay.
They're a provider of emergency and non-emergency medical transportation services, fire protection and other safety. They contract with the city. They do an awful lot. This team, along with firefighters and EMTs, paramedics, they're wonderful. Hey, they're going down to the street. Let's go.
Jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
And we are back, and I'm just trying to get my glasses on here, Terry, and not having very good success. There we go.
I'm telling you, I'm ODing on my hot chocolate here. It's just a beautiful night out here in downtown Salem.
And I can't believe you didn't bring me any.
I've got a whole thermos here.
Okay, well, Fisher Implement is going to come up right down the street, and we are, you know, everybody loves the big John Deere tractor trailers, and I'm sure there are a few kids out there that would like a smaller version of this under their tree, and probably some big guys that would like a version just like this under their tree.
I wouldn't mind having one of those in my driveway. You know, Fisher Farm and Lawn, they are an Oregon-based equipment dealer with nearly 100 years of service excellence and experience in bringing solutions to a diverse spectrum of agricultural, commercial, and consumer equipment customers.
And look at that reindeer that was mounted on the front of that. They really have done a super job on this.
Look at this, says Merry Christmas on the back end there.
Merry Christmas. They're located out there just past
Silverton
Road and Lard.
Yes.
Yeah, just a little bit past Gordon, I think. And I think we are going to take a little break now, and we will be back. And we're back.
What an exciting evening tonight. Is so many floats, and we still have more.
Yes, and we have the McNary High School Band under the direction of band director David Hughes. They're 110 members strong.
They've won all kinds of awards.
Oh my gosh,
you know,
yes.
Awards for marching band, outstanding in music in the Festival of Bands at the U of O in their class, outstanding music at the McKenzie Classic. Where's McKenzie?
McKenzie is also down by Eugene. Everything's down by
They
Eugene
should have given
tonight.
me a roadmap.
They should have. But they Western Oregon. They played at Willamette University, and their color guard is great. Their bands are their uniforms are beautiful, aren't they? And
you know, this band at McNary has been in existence since 1965. That's the year that the school opened.
Yes, yeah, and just same with all the traditions of music in the Salem Public Schools.
I
It
love
is
these
wonderful.
uniforms.
They're really classy
Beautiful.
looking,
Look
aren't
at
they?
these.
And all the kids have got lights on. They're all lit up. They look wonderful. They're keeping warm tonight,
They certainly
Terry.
are. Doesn't get any better than that, does it?
Nope. Look at the kids dancing in the street. They're having a wonderful time. And we're having a wonderful time.
Yeah, this is so exciting.
Yep. And here comes the Mayor's Trophy Award. And this is the Mayor's choice. Janet Taylor picked this one out herself, and I think we need to pull out our sunglasses.
I'm telling you, now, this is the third year that they've joined the PGE Festival Lights Holiday Parade.
And it's K&E Excavating Incorporated, and wow, they just seem to do it year after year.
Now, this entire float operation, whatever you want to call it, it's 70 feet long. Can you imagine how much time it must have taken to put all those
I
lights?
can't even imagine. It really is. It is something, and I understand we're going to see a Grinch on board. I wonder if he helped out in that, Derry.
If I helped out in that?
No, the Grinch.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Are you referring to something? I'm going to take off the gloves about 1 minute here.
Oh no, it's too cold to take off the gloves.
Is.
Well,
Boy, look at
I don't
these
know if
lights.
the Grinch has that much holiday spirit in it, but it's obviously so that K&E Excavating has that much holiday spirit, and we really appreciate them giving this fabulous float to the community
I
for
think
us
the
to
mayor
enjoy.
was right on this one, don't you?
Oh my gosh, yes. What
Wow.
a float. It is fantastic.
Good job, guys. Little fireplace up there.
Oh, I wouldn't mind being seated in front of that. Oh, and look at the little steam shovel.
Wow.
Isn't that cute? And there's the Grinch.
Nice.
He's looking a little green tonight.
That's right. You know, the Grant neighborhood has come together to present a wonderful float. I think that's the OSU. Isn't that the...
Or OSU Orange.
Orange Youth.
Yeah, yep. And their theme is Home for the Holidays. They've covered straw bales in the back. I think they're all seated on them with little white lights, and they have a 10-foot Christmas tree decorated with thousands of lights, but I think that they may have burned out. And they're not being shy at all about
No,
that being
they're not.
OSU Orange. They got a beaver flag in there.
You know, we're a Beaver station, KBZY, but, you know, we're so proud of the Oregon Ducks for going to the Rose Bowl this year, too.
It is very exciting that the Oregon Ducks are going to the Rose Bowl.
Representing the state of Oregon. We're just so excited.
And that game will be on New Year's Day.
New Year's Day.
And there'll be another parade that day, too.
That's right. We're all coming to your house for the watch a game.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, look at the people up on the Sky Bridge.
Oh, yes. Hello.
They're all waving, having a wonderful time. Oh, okay. That should tell us it's the Team XS Speeds Car Club.
Now they are sharing with us tonight just a few of the finest cars. Look at the doors on this. I love this.
This is, oh yeah, this is amazing. They go all out for this parade. They have a great
I
time.
need my doors to open like that.
Looks like Batman, doesn't
I'm
it?
telling you.
Now, this is their third year in the parade. They have 4 vehicles with us tonight. Oh, the kids love it. They are just so excited about that revving up the engines.
Certainly.
Can you tell me what kind of car each one of those are,
Yes,
Terry?
that first one right there, that's an and then this one is and then this one right here is a
And that's a white one.
Yeah, that one's white, that one's red, you bet.
Well, I see you know about as much as cars as I do. We've got the Salem Police Department
My
coming
buddies.
up. Yeah, and they have 3 vehicles. They've got a SWAT car in there. They've got a bomb squad, and they've got their canine unit.
Cool.
And
now the SWAT unit is naturally displayed in its red and blue lights.
Yeah,
as
flashing
the bomb
lights.
squad truck is as well. And you know, as much as we don't like to see that vehicle used, we do really appreciate the trained personnel because there is so much training, and these guys, you just gotta salute them and take your hat off to them. They're awesome.
yeah, and I think we have Jet riding in the parade
There he
tonight
is.
with his officer Steve Smith. Yeah, and Jet is the dog, actually, the canine dog.
That's right.
Yeah, and they do an awful lot of work. There's often an article in the paper about what that canine dog
Here's
did.
the SWAT guys, and you know something? These guys are awesome guys.
Oh.
I love these guys. It's a great.
Well, we certainly appreciate that.
Certainly do, man.
Yep. I don't think that those are two of the SWAT guys up there.
Oh, those are the leaders.
Those are some of their
Those
kids.
are the leaders. That's right.
Yes.
That's right. Sure hope they don't get a call, toss the kids off, and then take off, you know?
Oh, dear. Oh,
Those
dear.
are awesome guys.
Yeah. And we have Les Schwab coming up, and I'm surprised they were able to get away today. They had to be one busy crew out there. They've decorated a few of their trucks and holiday lights, and they are one of the major.
And you know, they're still picking up food. Look at this.
They are one of the major sponsors. Thank you guys for all you have done. It is wonderful. They've got 6 locations here in Salem, and I know that they were busy today helping everybody out who was concerned about this weather that fortunately didn't get too bad here in Salem.
Exactly.
A lot worse down to the south. Now they got the goodies. They're getting the food, and they have quite a crew of helpers there. And coming up next, this is what the kids have been waiting for.
Is this him?
This is him.
Shouldn't he be getting ready for tonight?
Well, he should be, but remember, this is a delayed broadcast, so kids don't be concerned. Santa's out there. Santa's out there tonight, but you're getting to see him in a little preview from the holiday parade, and courtesy of the Kaiser Fire Department and their fire engine. He is waving at all the kids. He's got a few firemen on there.
What did you ask him for this year?
Well, not much.
I said just a car payment, that's all.
Just a car payment. I actually asked for a little jacket.
Really?
Yeah, you know, one of those gold jackets that go with my diamond earrings.
Oh, I see. Aha.
Ho, 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 Santa.
That's right.
Ho, ho, ho.
There he is.
Well, we want to wish all of you a very, very Merry Christmas, and we want to thank you for joining us tonight at the Festival of Lights Holiday Parade 20th Annual.
All right. Hey, why don't we go back down to Zach? Zach, what's going on, buddy?
Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
They were talking to us, I
They
think, Patty.
were talking to us, and we wish all of you a very, very Merry Christmas.
We certainly do.
Hope you're having a wonderful time this evening or tomorrow morning with your families, and Christmas morning, and just the best to all of you.
You know, this is my first year. This was fun.
You did a great job,
This was
Terry.
a lot of fun. We appreciate this.
Yes, and thanks to KWV-TV for all that they do, and enjoying this evening with you. Good night.
Good night. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.